When Russia started to restrict its supplies of gas to Western Europe, one of the most affected countries was Germany. The country is heavily dependent on the fuel and initially struggled to find a replacement. But Germany has managed not only to replenish its stored gas, but has also built its first terminal for imported liquefied natural gas. And it took just 200 days to do it. Jenny Hill reports.
Germany, a country seeking independence. Once powered by cheap Russian gas, it needs a new supply. So German engineers have built this in record time, the country's first terminal for the import of liquefied natural gas. In a few weeks' time, tankers from all over the world will deliver gas here in liquid form. At the terminal, it'll be converted back into gas, piped into the network, and on into German homes and businesses. And German industry is depending on it. Take this brick factory, which relies on gas. How else to get the kiln to the necessary 1200 degrees Celsius?
If we don't have any gas, we have to shut down the oven. It's not just the politicians' fault. Industry wanted the Russian gas contracts. The hope, of course, is that at some point we can work with green hydrogen, but that takes time.
Germany's an economic heavyweight. What this country wants, it often gets. And its newfound appetite for liquefied natural gas is intensifying global demand.
You have a whole bunch of countries, emerging economies, notably, that are priced out of the market and can no longer source the energy that they need. Notably the ones that have less of a purchasing power than the Europeans have, and notably the Germans.
Germans had braced themselves for a bleak winter, but gas stores are now full. Blackouts unlikely this Christmas. The LNG that'll flow into Wilhelmshaven will supply 8% of the country's needs. But what of Germany's ambitions for a greener future? In the town hall, they've grand plans. The LNG terminal will one day also handle green hydrogen. That, they hope here, is just the beginning.
Ganz viel dieser Energiewende, die wir jetzt hinkriegen müssen, damit wir überhaupt...
So much of the energy transformation that we need to achieve so that our planet has an inhabitable climate in 50 or 100 years' time, so much of what's necessary here in Germany will happen in and through Wilhelmshaven.
Das wird hier über Wilhelmshaven laufen.
Germany's scrambling to build 5 other LNG terminals at a cost of more than €6 billion. This country learned too late the value of a secure energy supply. It's paying for it now. Jenny Hill, BBC News, Wilhelmshaven.
We continue with the other news tonight into Colorado Springs now and inside the deadly shooting at that LGBTQ club. Tonight you will hear from the Army veteran who tackled the alleged gunman. He was there with his wife, his daughter, and his daughter's boyfriend. The boyfriend did not survive. They were there supporting a loved one, and what that vet who tackled the suspect, what he's asking of everyone this Thanksgiving. And tonight, take a look. The faces of the 5 who did not survive. Derek Rump, Ashley Paugh, Raymond Green Vance, Daniel Aston, and Kelly Loving. Matt Gutman in Colorado Springs again tonight.
Tonight, the suspect in the Colorado Springs nightclub massacre moved from a hospital to a jail. He's set to appear in court tomorrow. 22-year-old Anderson Lee Aldrich arrested on 10 preliminary charges, including 5 counts of murder and hate crimes.
If this is in fact a hate crime, then it's important for us to signal to the world that we don't tolerate hate crimes in this community.
But Aldrich was known to authorities. This ring camera footage showing him surrendering to police in 2021 after allegedly making a bomb threat against his mother.
There was a SWAT team, bomb squad, the whole 9 yards.
Leslie Bowman, the owner of that home, witnessed the moment.
Would you say that those were some significant warning signs?
Yeah, absolutely. Someone who can threaten his grandparents as well as his mother with weapons and explosives, that's very, very serious and a big warning sign.
But Aldrich's family refused to press charges. And because of that, the case was dismissed and Aldrich's record sealed. And that, authorities say, allowed him to legally purchase that AR-style rifle. And on the night of the massacre, Richard Fierro, an Army veteran, was at the club with his wife and daughter to watch their friend Wyatt Kent perform. He says the gunman walked through the door shooting. Seconds later, Fierro pouncing.
His back was turned. Yeah, I pulled him down. I know he was landing, and there was a pistol in the ground, or in his hand. And at some point, we both went for it, and I got it. And then I used it as any tool you would find.
The decorated vet with 4 tours in Iraq and Afghanistan thanked today by President Biden for his bravery.
That guy is still alive, and my family is not. I tried to finish him.
Fierro's family survived, but his daughter's boyfriend, Raymond Green Vance, among the 5 killed. 19 others were wounded, including Ed Sanders, shot in the leg and back.
It felt crunchy, like a mini explosion.
That night, wearing that red velvet suit, he wheeled around to see what hit him.
It seemed like he was looking at me, but he was shooting wildly. He wasn't pinpointing.
Tonight, Sanders is wounded, but defiant.
Club Q, I'm going back there just as soon as they open. I'm not going to be afraid or intimidated.
Determined to return, and we're glad he's going to be okay eventually here. He has a road ahead of him. Matt Gutman with us tonight from Colorado Springs. And Matt, we heard there from the Army veteran who took down the suspect, but there was something else he said that struck us all here.
I really hope people kind of use this and shake someone's hand, give someone a hug, give them a kiss.
Matt, his very simple wish after all this horror.
David just met with Rich. He said everybody there that night was in the same foxhole and said if the military taught him anything, it's to embrace different kinds of people. And he said he's not a hero, but if you want to see heroes, look around the table this Thanksgiving. David.
All right, Matt Gutman. Matt, thank you.
Fox News obtaining a bombshell report on the University of Florida's College of Medicine. It shows the school incorporates critical race theory into its admissions process and into some educational programs. Charles Watson has more from Atlanta. Charles?
Yeah, hey, good morning, Mike. So this report comes from a group called Do No Harm, and it accuses the University of Florida College of Medicine of using, quote, equity and anti-racist initiatives, terms the report says are at the core of critical race theory to indoctrinate prospective and current medical students. The report scrutinizes reading materials and College of Medicine policies that the report alleges pushes diversity, equity, and inclusion onto both faculty and student bodies in respect to the college's curriculum, ethics, and recruitment process. The report points out the College of Medicine's admissions page as an example. In one post, you see students kneeling and holding a sign that reads "White Coats for Black Lives," which the report says linked to a page that offered reading materials such as anti-racist resources for white people and guidelines for being a strong white ally. The photo and reading materials have since been removed, but there is pushback from some medical professionals at the idea that this kind of learning and level of awareness is somehow destructive indoctrination. The president of the Association of American Medical Colleges says these are issues that students themselves are pushing to address. Listen.
Those things are based on evidence, and they're based on our very sincere desire to do the best thing for all the patients we should be caring for, which is everybody, regardless of what their backgrounds are. Far from being indoctrinated, I think the students are some of our strongest advocates for trying to make sure that they have a broad view of what affects health.
Yeah, and so Dr. Skorton and other medical professionals point to data similar to this that show people of color largely fare worse than than non-people of color when it comes to access to health care and the outcomes. And guys, in terms of the University of Florida College of Medicine, a spokesperson tells Fox News that it has a holistic admissions process. It welcomes students of all backgrounds. It doesn't discriminate. And in terms of its curriculum, the spokesperson says, yes, they do address things like access to healthy food, education, and income, because they say these are all things that affects a patient's health. Back to you guys.
Charles Watson, thanks very much.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.
He did indeed. Joe Biden turned 80, making him the oldest president in American history. Now, Laura, Democrats are mulling whether Biden should run in 2024. In the meantime, they're publicly bobbing and weaving around the question, or just freezing up.
Do you hope that President Biden will run again in 2024?
You know, I will have to see.
You know, he's our president right now. He has experience. He has qualifications. I won't say if he's best or if he's not. I'll just say this. He has the qualifications to run.
You want to see President Biden, Senator, run for a second term?
Well, what I want to see right now is that the Congress of the United States working with President Biden next year.
I
Raymond,
don't think that's exactly an answer.
What were those Sesame Street characters with the split screen of Bernie Sanders and Wolf?
No, the two Muppets, the Muppets.
While our investigation continues, we can tell you the following. 6 victims have died. 4 victims are in area hospitals with conditions unknown at this time. And the suspect is dead from what we believe was a self-inflicted gunshot wound. The Chesapeake Police SWAT team executed a search warrant at the suspect's residence, and with the help of the Virginia State Police, we cleared the house. We have reason to believe that there's no risk to the public at this time. We cannot tell you the identity of the shooter because his next of kin has not been notified.
There have been a lot of reports that the shooter was an employee of the Walmart. Can you confirm that?
Yes, we can confirm that. Well, the investigation is still ongoing, like I said, so we have to process the scene, which could take days.